Hello everyone and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's Jolly Christmas weekly angel card reading. I'm hoping I'll get through this. If I sound a bit breathless, I had my booster and for some reason it just ignited the, well, basically everything I'd had when I had COVID, including the cough. So I was kind of doing quite well at that point, but it's better to be covered, isn't it? Okay, so we have Archangel Jeremiah and we have the card of clarity at the beginning of the week coming in. So some clarity coming in. That might be clarity brought to you by other people. It might be clarity brought to you by yourself. You know, quite often this time of year it makes us stop and think about the people we really want in our lives, the people we don't want in our lives, the things that matter to us, the things that don't matter to us. And quite often we kind of get to this point of year where we realise the person we've been forgetting the most is ourselves. And the fact that we kind of get to this time of year and we think that, and then we make all our New Year resolutions because we're going to try and sort ourselves out, kind of shows that we're not really listening. So maybe that's the thing to do this year, to apply that clarity to what makes you happy, to what it is you want and to what it is you desire. We have some colour healing. Yes, I think I need some of that. So colour healing comes in all different forms. It can come in through what you eat. It can come in through crystals. It can come in through working with colour, wrapping yourself around with colour. And it's interesting because I was just thinking, like, with the new year coming up, that I might do something with colour, bringing colour in, maybe going through all the colours. We've done it before, but it's always, sorry, it's always nice to revisit, isn't it? So we could go back and just see how different colours can affect us, what they can bring in, maybe what colours we feel drawn to. And yes, let's bring back the colour wheel. It's been a while, hasn't it, since we've done the colour wheel. So I think that's a little bit of message from me as well, that I need to bring them back. But remember, bring colour in any way you can. And this time of year when it's so dull, just wrap yourself in colour. We have Archangel Michael. This is a lovely card midweek. And it's saying, you are powerful, loving, creative child of God. You are very loved. My cards don't look very loved, but they are used practically every day. So when Archangel Michael comes in, he brings that lovely protection. And, you know, it is easy at this time of year. For some reason, maybe somebody forgot to send something your way, or maybe somebody didn't send you a message, or maybe you just feel like you're running around after everybody all the time, that you kind of feel neglected and unloved. And it's really important to know that you are loved. You know, you're loved by the Creator. That's why you're here. You know, you were given the gift of life. You are loved, and your purpose is to live your life and to love yourself. Okay. Let's have a look. Sorry. And we have emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge, and that's what I'm kind of been speaking about, isn't it? And it's interesting because I don't script my cards. I don't know what's coming out, but sometimes when I start to do a reading, I start to know where it's going to go, and then the cards don't seem to let me down. Now you watch. You know. So, but I think this is about getting clarity, about inner healing, about working out what you want, and it's not about, you know. Somebody recently said to me, "Oh, I need to know what my life purpose is." As if it needs to be this big grand thing and we need to have our, I don't know, name carved in the Grand Canyon or something. That's not what it's about. It's about living your life. And I think that's the thing. Living your life in fullness. But again, that doesn't mean you have to bungee jump off Big Ben or anything like that. It's what, you know, if pottering around in the garden and seeing your roses really coming up nice, if that fills you with such joy, then that's living your life, you know. If it's travel, then, you know, then it's travel. If it's doing something creative, then it's doing something creative. Do you see what I mean? We are all uniquely different. And if we try and live our lives with this thing, we've got to find a great grand purpose. And we've got to sort of build that purpose upon the expectations of everyone else, then we're never really going to be happy, because we're never going to be listening to that inner voice. That inner voice is saying, actually, I don't want my name in lights, but what I want is to write down what's in what my soul is telling me. Or actually, I don't want to be on stage, but I want to just be able to, I don't know, dance or do something in my way. I don't want to have to do it the way, I don't want to have to feel everybody's expectations. You know, and I think that's the important thing. I just want to curl up and read a book every Sunday afternoon. You know, that might be something that makes you happy. So think about it, and as we go in, and I've done, no, I haven't gone to the wrong deck, but this one is it's not the wrong deck, it's just in the wrong format for me. It's the Angel of New Life, so I'm going to put that as the influence, okay, so, because it is an influence card, and it's saying an exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold, and, you know, and I think that's interesting, because, you know, we're going towards the end of the year, and, yeah, I did have the right deck. I was confusing myself here. And we're going towards the end of the year, aren't we? We're getting there, sort of thing. So there is a new chapter unfolding, so they are right. And, you know, but think about it and make sure it's a chapter you're writing. It's not a chapter anybody else is writing. It's not a chapter that you think you ought to write. It's a chapter that you want to write. It's a chapter that burns with passion inside you. And so when we meet again this time next year, God willing, I would like for us to be saying, not that it was the most fantastic year ever, because every year's got good and bad in it, hasn't it? Every year. But saying, do you know something? I lived that life. I lived that whole year to its fullness. And every day counted for me. Every day had colour in it. Every day I could write something in my journal. It didn't mean I had to go somewhere every day. It didn't mean I had to have money every day. Maybe it was just that I really sat and meditated on that day. And I looked up and I noticed how beautiful the clouds were. Maybe it's that just having time to go on that walk and actually smell the flowers. You know, to actually stand and listen to the birds singing. You know, that kind of thing. But just living life fully. You really taste your food. And for somebody who's got no taste, that is something I really want for next year. That is my wish for next year, is to be able to taste food. Okay. I've got Archangel Uriel, the Alchemist, and I've done these cards back to front, haven't I? Like, so that's interesting, because Archangel Uriel is the light that comes after the dark. And what have we got this week? So like midweek, we've got the solstice, which is the darkest. I'm a solstice babe, so I'm sorry, but it is the darkest day and the longest night. But it's also a promise of the light coming in, and that's the important thing. So if you look at it, at the end of the week, this lovely that Archangel Uriel's turned up, because he's turned up saying, yeah, the light's coming back, and it's the alchemy card. And the alchemists of old, they could take something base and turn it into solid gold. And that is, you know, you've got this new chapter coming in, and only you can do it. You know, you are uniquely different. You are uniquely you. You know what you want. So be the alchemist. And next year, when we meet at this time, let's be able to kind of look back and think, yeah, we did it. We turned base situations into solid gold, and we created our own new chapters. With that, I'm going to say love and light to you all. I will wish you Merry Christmas on the page, you know that. But in case you don't see me again, I mean, before Christmas, I know how I feel. But Merry Christmas to you all from myself, Mal, and family. Love and laughter. Bye.